What's up, Mananap? Welcome to this tutorial. Now that you knew how to run some scripts in using command line interface, so this time we are going to focus on the creating or setting up our database with create scripts and trap SQL script. Okay, so now let's uh, go to our terminal. But before that, before you do that, make sure that your exam server is actually starting or has started. Okay, so make sure it's started. So, okay, I guess we're all done. We're good to go. So this time we go to terminal, and then right here, I'm going to use that uh, username root, and then we have here dash p, and then enter a password, and then this time I'm going to show data basic. Okay. What happened with it lacks s. So I have here db sample. That is whatever we did here, whatever the changes that we invoke here will also be going to change the structure uh, of your database in phpmyadmin, because we just use the CLI, and that phpmyadmin is the user interface for doing this. So to go to there, let's go to, you can go to a browser or type by just typing localhost or slash phpmyadmin, or you can actually go to this one application and then go to phpmyadmin. So this is actually the IP address plus the local host my IP address and phpmyadmin. So I have here the DB that's actually under that the database that we have created before is actually under this. So we have here DB sample. If I'm going to click this one, I have here the tables that I have created. So we have your DBL person, we have DBL pet, and if you guys want to know the structure of this one, all you just need to do is click on that and then go to structure, and then there you have it. You have the data dictionary. So we can do so much in here, but we're not going to focus on that now. So because we are going to do we are going to do scripts using command line interface. So this time, let's go back to our terminal and did I? Oh yeah, sige. Anyway, let's repeat. So we have root dash p and then enter. So I'm going to show my databases now. Okay, so there you have it. I have here the DB sample. So I'm going to use that one. So DB sample. All right. So I'm gonna be showing the tables inside of that uh, database. So I have here TBL person, TBL pet, the same tables I we have actually now in the phpmyadmin. Okay, so this time we are going to add another table. So let's say table tbl. Let's say we are going to add item. Okay, and mm, by the way, another way to create a table is you can actually do like this. You can itemize the field, or you can actually parang invoke or something like write the field individually by just hitting or entering enter. So like this one. So create table tpl item. So as long as it does not, or our the translator, or no, the SQL translator does not recognize the terminating statement in here in this interface, it would not process the entire SQL statement. So it has to wait for that. So this time we're going to add, let's say, item ID. Okay. And then I'm going to, let's say, have my data type as like 12, and then comma, enter. So I would have another field, let's say item, let's say name. So I have here bar car, and then I'll have here let's say 30, comma, and then I will include here item description, and let's say I would put it here like text, okay, and then let's say I would add another, let's say, field or column, let's say item quantity. Okay. So let's say for an instance, QTY is not actually in the normal language or something like it's stated in a parang it's not an abbreviation, but it's something like an initial for quantity. So we can put comment in that particular column, let's say comment. Um, but before that, let's have here int, okay? And then we have here comment, sorry. So we are putting comment on that, what they call this one, column upon seeing it in our data dictionary. So we have here comment, this number of items, or let's say quantity, okay? All right, so after that, let's have here another, let's say if we stop from there, or let's say let's add some more, let's say we have price, and then we have here float, let's say 12 and 2, and then we start from here. All we just need to do is enclose it with the parenthesis or the closing statement for the closing statement parenthesis, and then we have here the terminating statement. So it's all up to you if you're going to hit enter and then after that you type the terminating statement, or you can directly type it here. So enter or hit the enter statement, and there you are, we are able to create a table. The only advantage of this one is that since you individually or something like you type it in individually in a manner of like per line of statement. So when you want to head back to the previous SQL statement by pressing the like the arrow up key in your keyboard, so you can only like what they call this one. Uh, I don't know why, but it seems like it's it's still I can actually head back to what I have done earlier. But in the case of before, no, based on my experience, I can only get back to the recent query or recent statement. So all I just need to do is I have to something like use arrow up and arrow down all the way uh, until I am able to retrieve all the statements. It's you will experience that one. I don't know if it's the same in Windows. Anyway, so that is it. So let's say we have here describe TBL item. So have there uh, the TBL item table, which is an object of your database. So if we're going to go to our phpmyadmin, so let's say have here TB. So you have there the TBL item. As you can see, you have here in this structure, you have here the data dictionary, and in the comment section, I want you to notice that you have here the number of items or quantity, but we are not actually able to see it upon describing it here. We can actually like describe or show full columns from PBL. Right. Yes, so there you are. As you can see, you have here. It's just not. I mean, it seems like medyo na change ang structure niya. It's all because of the my size, the size of my screen. But if it happened that it's actually going to parang mag-fit siya sa screen, it would be able to display it properly. But as you can see, you have here the number of items there in the comment, not the number of items or quantity uh, in the item quantity field. All right. So there you have it. That's for, uh, let's say if we're going to add another table. Now, let's move on to removing a table. So let's say I'm going to remove a person right here. So all I just need to do is drop table. So DDL person. So there, it's the query is okay. And then after that, I'm going to show the tables. So there you have it. We don't have the TBL person anymore. So if we are going to check this in our phpmyadmin, we don't have the TBL person also. So there, no? So that's for the when you get to create a table and then remove the table in your database. Okay, let's say for an instance you are going to uh, rename the table. Let's say for an instance, I would name the TBL pet into my pet. So all you just need to do is go invoke the write the rename SQL statement or script. Let's say rename table TBL. Let's say we have this is in the table level anyway, by the way. So TBL pet to my underscore pet. So if you are going to hit the enter button, so upon showing the tables, this would give you my pet now as the name of your TPL pet. If I'm going to remove that pet, of course, I'll need to invoke drop data table. Okay, drop table TPL. So what if I'm going to remove the entire database? All I just need to do is drop database, then uh, DB sample. So after that, okay, just so I mean, just be careful in invoking this SQL statement because again, you cannot turn back the time. I mean, you cannot, especially because you haven't back this one out or back this one up. So back this one up. Therefore, it it will be removed entirely. So without the backup. So I mean without uh, backup file. Okay. So this time I'm going to hit the enter button and what happened? So blah 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 drop database malik spelling. So I have here drop database DB sample. So if I'm going to show database now, like show databases. So I don't have DB sample in there. So I will head back to my page with my admin and then right there we don't have the DB sample anymore. Okay, so I guess that is all for today. Thank you guys for watching and please do subscribe to my channel. Have a great day. Bye bye.